Teenage Fanclub are a Scottish alternative rock band formed in Bellshill in 1989. The band is composed of Norman Blake, Raymond McGinley, Gerard Love and Francis MacDonald, with songwriting duties shared equally among Blake, McGinley and Love. In concert, the band usually alternate among the three songwriters, giving equal playing time to each one's songs. Although often pegged as alternative rock, the group has incorporated a wide variety of elements from various music styles in its songs. Teenage Fanclub has had a succession of drummers, including Francis MacDonald, Brendan O'Euro unregistered trademark hair and Paul Quinn, who was later replaced by the returning Francis MacDonald. Keyboardist Finlay MacDonald has also been a member. As of July 2010, the band have released 9 studio albums and 2 compilation albums. History: Teenage Fanclub emerged from the Glasgow C86 scene. Their sound is reminiscent of West Coast bands like the Beach Boys and the Byrds, and their 70s counterparts Big Star. Originally a noisy and chaotic band, their first album A Catholic Education, released in 1990 on Paperhouse, is largely atypical of their later sound, with the possible exception of Everything Flows. The King, their next album, received critical reviews. It consisted of a number of self-confessedly shambolic guitar thrashes and a cover of Madonna's Like a Virgin. Their next album, Bandwagonesque, released on Creation Records in the UK, and G-Fen in the US, brought Teenage Fanclub a measure of commercial success. Bandwagonesque was more deliberately constructed, the hooks became stronger, the guitar riffs were brought under control, and the harmony vocals took shape. Bandwagonesque won Spin magazine's 1991 end-of-year poll for Best Album, beating Nirvana's Nevermind, their Creation stablemates My Bloody Valentine's album Loveless, and R.E.M's Out of Time. The subsequent, 13, suffered scathing reviews on release. Brendan O'Hare left Teenage Fanclub during this period because of musical differences, to be replaced by Paul Quinn. Grand Prix, Teenage Fanclub's 5th album, was both a critical and commercial success in the UK, becoming their first top 10 album. Released at the height of Britpop, it almost certainly benefited from being released on the Creation Records label. In the United States, however, the band failed to regain the ground that 13 had lost them. Around this time, Liam Gallagher of labelmates Oasis called the band the second best band in the world, second only to Oasis. Songs from Northern Britain followed Grand Prix and built on the former's success. It became their highest charting release in the UK and contained their biggest hit single to date, Ain't That Enough. The follow-up album, Howdy, released on Columbia Records in the UK after the demise of Creation, continued the sound of songs from Northern Britain. Francis MacDonald rejoined as the drummer for the tour supporting the album after Quinn left the band. Quinn went on to form the Primary Five. In 2002, they released Words of Wisdom and Hope with cult icon Jad Fair of half Japanese. Their final release on a Sony label, 4,766 seconds a short cut to Teenage Fanclub, collected the fan club's best songs along with 3 new songs. Their next album, Man-Made, was released on May 2, 2005, on the band's own Paymar label. Man-Made was recorded in Chicago in 2004, and produced by John McEntire of Tortoise. In 2006, the band held 2 special concerts playing their 1991 album Bandwagonesque in its entirety. The band began work on their 9th album in August 2008, booking an initial 3 weeks at Leader's Farm Recording Studio in Norfolk. The album is called Shadows and is released on the band's own Paymar label. It became available in Europe, Australasia and Japan on May 31, 2010, and was released by Merge Records in North America on June 8, 2010. Teenage Fanclub are influenced by Big Star and Orange Juice. They performed a cover of Orange Juice's Rip It Up with Edwyn Collins. In December 2010, at the ATP Bowley 2 Music Festival, they performed as the backing band for Edwyn Collins. Teenage Fanclub were regularly name-checked by Kurt Cobain in interviews and described by him as the best band in the world. Juliana Hatfield covered the song Cells on her 2012 self-titled album. In May 2015, Teenage Fanclub played support for the Foo Fighters at their Old Trafford Cricket Ground gig. Other projects: Norman Blake formed the two-person band Johnny with Euro's Childs. Bassist Dave McGowan, who has also played with Teenage Fanclub, also plays on the 2011 eponymous debut album. As of 2012, Norman Blake has also formed a Canadian-based supergroup with Joe Pernice and Mike Belitsky called The New Mendicants. Gerard Love released his own solo album Electric Cables in 2012 using the alias Lightships. Raymond McGinley joined Dave McGowan's folk group Snarl Goose, whose debut album Harmony Springs was released in 2012. Discography Studio albums A Catholic Education, The King No. 53 UK, Bandwagonesque No. 22 UK, No. 137 US, 13 No. 14 UK, Grand Prix No. 7 UK, No. 68 Japan. No. 57 Australia, Songs from Northern Britain No. 3 UK. No. 70 Australia, Howdy. No. 33 UK, Words of Wisdom and Hope, with Jad Fair, Man-Made No. 34 UK, Shadows No. 30 UK. Compilation albums Ruby Tracks, The NME's Roaring 40, DGC Rarities Volume 1, Deep Fried Fanclub, 4,766 seconds A Shortcut to Teenage Fanclub, Compilation No. 47 UK. EPs God Knows It's True, Teenage Fanclub Have Lost It, Scotland on Sunday. Singles References. External links, official website, Teenage Fanclub on Facebook.